Previously on American Girl Doll.
Know what items are needed for Georgina's ritual?
Yes, and there's no time to waste. Let's go and try to get all the items as quickly as possible.
Good plan, Loki. I will look for the vampire. Good luck, Freya, in getting the unicorn horn from the werewolf, and you, Gloomy, that mysterious item from the alien.
Suddenly coming like this. My name is Freya, and I am a fire elf.
Unicorn horns. Unicorns shed their horns like antlers. What is it me again so we can fight? I do get a bit lonely here since there are no one else around.
Of course, I also enjoyed myself. I will also take my friends here so you could meet others.
Thank you, Shy. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, it seems like I am running in circles. This is so odd. I could have sworn I know the way to that castle.
Excuse me, but I can't help but notice you. Are you lost?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am looking for a castle where a solitary vampire lives. Would you happen to know where this castle is?
Sure, I know exactly what you are talking about. Follow me. Let me show you the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it. This is so odd. We have been walking for a long time already and I still couldn't see the castle. Something is definitely wrong. It is also getting dark. Excuse me, but are you sure that you know the way to the castle?
Yes, I know this place like the back of my hand.
Really now? By the way, there are no other houses in this area. Where are you from and why are you here?
Aren't you an inquisitive one?
Why don't you stop the act? I know you are not really the sweet little girl you are pretending to be. Reveal yourself.
So, how did you know that it wasn't my real appearance?
We passed a river earlier and I saw that you didn't have any reflection. Also, you smell of blood.
You are a smart one, but alas, it is almost twilight. My vampire powers are more powerful than ever. I am going to drink your blood!
Oh no, you don't!
Drat, your fairy magic is so strong!
You underestimated me. That is your fault.
Whatever, I am just going to leave you here to the wild animals. Adios!
Wait, if you want to drink my blood, I will give it to you in exchange for a favor.
Huh? What favor?
I need to get your fangs or one of your teeth.
What will you need those for?
It is for my friend, a very special friend to me.
So that is the reason why you came all the way here to get a fan, to help your friend.
Yes, and there is no time to waste. I will let you bite me, but please give me one of your teeth.
Actually, I am not really hungry for your blood. I was just messing with you. And just so you know, vampires can also survive on red grapes and blood oranges. The smell of blood you said earlier is just grape juice.
Oh, is that so? Goodness, I thought it was really blood.
As for teeth, you are lucky that I just changed my fangs a few days ago. I still have my old fangs here with me. You can take it with you if you really need it.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how to repay you.
No biggie anyway. If you want to return the favor, just visit me here from time to time. You can also bring your friend over once she is okay.
I am sure that she will want to come. What is your name, by the way?
My name is Suki.
Thank you, Suki. I will definitely visit again soon.
Welcome to American Girl Doll Horror Stories, where every week, we will share a spooky story that will send shivers down your thorny spine. I am Gloomy Sunday and I am your narrator. And of course, my cat, Soot. Without further ado, let me call my book of shadows so we can begin tonight's spooky story. By what creeps, what crawls, by what does not. Book of Shadows, dilly dally not. This story is about a fickle man who learned that once an oath is made, it can never be broken. This is a true story that happened to my uncle. This happened in relation to one of my uncles. My uncle, who was a soldier, had a girlfriend. They loved each other during this time a lot. One day, they both promised each other that in the future they would marry and raise a family together. Because they loved each other so much, they did a blood oath. For those of you who don't know what that is, you basically just drink your significant other's blood and they drink yours. Because you both have each other's blood in your system, if they passed away, they'll come back for you. Back to the story. My uncle went to war and he eventually fell out of love with his girlfriend. He met someone else and went on to marry this girl. He just ghosted his former girlfriend who, unknown to him, had a terminal illness and she suddenly died from it. When she passed away, her spirit came back for my uncle, telling him to go with her to the afterlife. Of course, my uncle was already happily married to another girl, so he denied her demand. The vengeful spirit of the former girlfriend was furious and would not give up just like that. Soon, my uncle grew ill, so they looked for a witch doctor to see what was going on, why he was so ill. As it turns out, it was his ex-girlfriend trying to take him. They replaced my uncle with a doll and left it at that. He eventually grew better. Now after this, they moved to Holland and never heard of her again. That is, until last year. My uncle has grown old and had a lot of kids with his wife. But all of a sudden, he started feeling paranoid and had dreams about his ex-girlfriend finding him again. He grew quite ill after this, and because his sister became a witch doctor, he asked her to do a ritual for him to keep her away. The weekend came along and his sister did the ritual. She again replaced her brother, my uncle, with a doll like last time, and watched the spirit of the jilted ex-girlfriend go off with the doll. They assumed all was good and thought that would be the end of it, so they prepared to eat. Keep in mind, the ritual was inside a house, so there were no bugs or anything in the house. As they were eating, a weird-looking bug bit the witch, my aunt, on her foot, which caught everyone off guard because there were no bugs in the house. From the witch's words, she felt as if she was going to pass out any minute from the bite. She knew this wasn't normal. She went back to do her ritual to see why this happened. She went to the other side and saw the ex-girlfriend angry. The ex-girlfriend threatened my aunt, saying if she were to get in the way, she was going to take my aunt with her as well, as she had been searching so long for a lover. The aunt came back to the real world and apologized to her brother, and said there was nothing she could do and she has to prioritize her own life, and left home. A few days later after this, my uncle deservedly passed away and we held his funeral a few days later. The ex-girlfriend finally had a soul. Blood oaths are a demonic-based ritual and tradition, started by demons of old. The practice has continued for numerous years, with species of demonic ancestry being the most common participants. Though it is not unheard of for humans and other non-demons to take part in the ritual. Definitely, it is not something that should be taken lightly, especially if you are someone who does not know how to keep a promise. That is all for tonight's spooky story. Please come back next week as we share another scary story from the dark side of the world. To be continued.